Hey everyone, today we are going to be making whipped honey as a way to repurpose honey that's crystallized. This is something that typically happens when weather fluctuates inside your house, or I should say temperature fluctuates, particularly when honey gets too cold. So I have a huge thing of honey that crystallized that I'm going to be turning into whipped honey and actually sending to my tier 3 and 4 patrons this month. But I figured I'd show you all what I'm doing so that it might be helpful to you. What's the word? I can't think of the word right now, but like disclaimer, this is my first time making whipped honey. I'm no expert. I was talking about it with Morgan from Once Upon a Willow Tree, who works with me sometimes. She's a beekeeper, and I figured I'd give it a go. I have this beautiful black currant powder I've been keeping in my freezer waiting to use, and I figured like a purple whipped honey would be so cool. So I am in the cabin sharing space with people today, so I'm going to overdub the rest of this video, and I just thought I'd let you all know that. So let's do it.
Alright, so this is a fairly easy process. I've got liquid honey on the left and my crystallized honey on the right. I did a 50-50 ratio. You will see different ratios online. The safest thing to do is put your crystallized honey in and slowly drizzle the liquid. You can always add more, right? So that's your best bet. Both of them are raw honey, and you can see here just what I mean by crystallized. This one had some pretty big crystals, like almost shard-like. I believe this process is a little more pretty when you have finer crystals, but the whole point was to use up this crystallized honey. So now I'm whipping in some spices. I chose cardamom, vanilla, cinnamon, a little bit of allspice, and I'm slowly adding in this delicious, beautiful black currant powder. So the initial whip that I did was about 20 minutes, and it whipped up pretty quickly. And at that point, I felt comfortable adding in my spices. So at this point, I think actually what I'm showing right here is the 20 minutes. I just said that a second ago, but I think this was really closer to 20 minutes. I didn't go much over 20 minutes. But really, once you've got your 50-50 in there and you start whipping it on high, you just want to whip it until it starts to look nice and smooth and creamy and whipped. So the only reason that I'm still going at this point is to add in my other ingredients. And I was just going for a strong berry flavor, and I wanted a little bit of a pretty color, so I kept on adding some, as you can see here. I'm really happy with the way the consistency turned out. This will be going out to my tier 3 and 4 patrons, so y'all let me know what you think, and let me know what recipes you make at home. Here's the final consistency, just to kind of give you a visual. Pretty. Lovely way to use up temperature messed up honey.